alleged activist Teesta Setalvar, along with two others including former IPS officer R.B. Srikumar, has been sent to custody under different sections including forgery and criminal conspiracy. Alleged fact-checker Mohammad Zubair has been arrested for his hatred against Hindus. For any Indian, it must be a piece of normal go-to news amidst their busy schedule. But for organizations like the United Nations, it becomes an opportunity to malign the image of India and to begin their anti-Modi rant. The same is happening this time too. The West's stooge is busy spewing venom against Indian judicial process. Hi and welcome to TFI English, the national socio-political analysis arm of the TFI Media Group. I'm your host Tejasvi Malhotra. And if you haven't subscribed to the TFI English channel yet, please hit the subscribe button and press the bell icon to receive all the latest updates. Coming back to the story in this video, let's talk about the recent remarks made by international observers on the Indian judicial process. Let's begin. We at TFI a few days ago wrote an article titled "There must be a law that should prohibit international observers from meddling in India's judicial matters." Through this article, we attempted to delve into the prospects of law for the aforementioned requirement, and our stand was made firm through our analysis. No matter how bizarre it sounds, this is the need of the hour. Being the largest democracy in the world and keeping in mind the extent of the diverse society India comprises. In addition to that, we live in a global village and it is practically impossible to live within the closed walls of our nation. But it is of utmost importance that the sovereignty of a nation is respected. But the supposed leaders of the free world and their stooges forget this too easily and start meddling into the internal affairs of countries like India. Ahmedabad court on Sunday remanded alleged activist Teesta Setalvar and R.B. Srikumar in police custody in the case of fabricating evidence to frame innocent persons in connection with the 2002 Gujarat riots. However, UNHRC got a stomach ache after getting notified with the same. Earlier, the organization has also called Teesta a strong voice against hatred and discrimination. The UN's Office of the High Commissioner for Human Rights has voiced concerns over these arrests and in capacity known to God called for their immediate release. Well, Dr. Jaishankar's ministry was ready with their response, a response that had potential to give nightmares. Responding to the media queries on the remarks, Ministry of External Affairs spokesperson Arindam Bagchi said that they are aware of the comments made by OHCHR regarding legal action against Teesta Setalvar and two other persons. Bagchi further remarked that the remarks are completely unwarranted and constitute an interference in India's independent judicial system. Bagchi, showing the mirror to the so-called protector of human rights, asserted that authorities in India act against violations of law strictly in accordance with established judicial process and emphasized that labeling such legal actions as persecution for activism is misleading and unacceptable. Hindu hater Mohammad Zubair is finally getting what he deserves. The alleged fact-checker owns many titles to his name, such as the Khalifa of misinformation, fabrication and propaganda against Hindus on social media. While he has been charged under the Indian Penal Code, the UN has come up with some issues regarding his arrest and investigation in the respective manner. Stephen Dujarric, the spokesperson of the Secretary General Antonio Guterres' remarks on Zubair's arrest has raised eyebrows. The spokesperson said that journalists should not be jailed for what they write, what they tweet and what they say. Not only this, the alleged NGO Committee to Protect Journalists has condemned Zubair's arrest. CPJ further remarked that the arrest of Mohammad Zubair marks another low for press freedom in India. Talking about the press freedom in India, we have earlier debunked the theory of Press Freedom Index and elaborated how theoretical and bizarre it was. To their reminder, there is no anarchy in India and it is governed according to the law of India. Be it Mohammad Zubair or Teesta Setalvar, both the cases are progressing and are being investigated according to the norms and well-codified laws. All we can do here is suggest the UN to focus on the work it has been designated and stop being a stooge of the West. Otherwise, it must be ready for the wrath of Dr. S. J. Shankar and his External Affairs Ministry. Based on MEA spokesperson Arindam Bagchi's statements, we at TFI once again assert our demand of strict laws that will prohibit international observers from meddling in India's internal matters.